What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. Welcome back to Being Around the World, the series where I tour Xbox One maps that you might not be familiar with. What have I done to deserve this? I must have been an angel in a past life. I am getting the experience of a lifetime here, touring these amazing worlds. Today we're visiting Morbid Fantacy, his world called Fantacy Land. You guys are in for a treat. Are you sitting down right now? I encourage you all to sit down because this is crazy. This is an amusement theme park world that has a city as well, that has some incredible terraforming. I don't know what to say about this world, guys. I don't know what to tell you besides, oh my goodness. As you can tell from the map here, this is a 360 size world that's been filled, and then he went for more. You know what I'm saying? He went in for more. Morbid Fantasy is, I don't know what to say, guys, a builder of the highest caliber. That's what I'm going to say. So I don't know where to begin. Before we get anywhere in this video, I want to be sure that you know that we are not going to see the whole thing. We're not going to see half the thing. We are not going to see 10% of the thing. We are barely going to scratch the surface in this 20-minute video. But I'm going to do the best I can to show you all the mini games, all the roller coasters, all the buildings, and all the pixel art. I don't know what to say, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. So a little bit of backstory on this map. He's been working on this map for 2 years. 2 years. And this is a family project. What? Yes, a family project. Him and his daughters and his wife have worked on this together. That's the only help they've really received. Maybe a little bit of, block placing here and there. But for the most part, it is a family affair. Now, you're wondering probably, how does something like this come into existence? How does someone say, you know what, I want to build a theme park, and I want it to be huge? As we see Morbid Fantasy and his wife, Fear This Vixen, they're the major builders on this map. I'll let you guys read the comments. You can pause the video if you want to read everyone's comment on here. He's had a lot of people come through this world and leave some comments and some feedback and do some videos, so that's really cool. But you're probably wondering, how does something like this begin? In a past video, I told you guys, if you ever are stumped on what to build, I highly suggest you build a mini game. They're easy to make, they're easy to, think of an idea for them, and they're a small project that you can work on, and once it's finished, you have something to play on, you can bring your friends over. It requires creativity, it requires patience, but it's not a huge amount of investment. You know what I mean? So that's how this map got started. He built one mini game, it was the tic-tac-toe. That was the first mini game. And then he thought, why not build a second mini game? And he kept going and going and going. He brought his daughters in to help. Look at this, guys. This is what happens when you build one mini game and then you go in for seconds. You know what I'm talking about? Holy cow. Holy cow. I don't know what every mini game is. I don't know. I can't explain all the rules, guys. I highly encourage you to contact Morbid Fantasy if you want to be a part of this. I'll talk more about that in the future part of this video. But right now we're just going to look at as many games as we can. We can imagine what the rules are. No, we don't know all the rules. Oh man, there's just so much to see, so much to do. Oh man, this is overwhelming, to say the least, overwhelming. But Morbid Fantasy is the type of guy who, he's not in this for the fame or the recognition. He is more interested in letting you guys know that you have the potential to do this within inside of you. You may look at this map and say, oh my goodness, how does this guy's a genius? How does it come to this? This is years and years of a genius being a genius, right? A lot of people might think that or say that. But in reality, this is just one guy who had one mini game and had the patience, the courage, the dedication, the motivation to just build another one and another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? And he was motivated in large part by his family, because they wanted a place to come and hang out and play, just like at a real theme park when you take your family. It's an experience for the whole family, You spend time together, you bond, you grow as a family together. And that's the same thing he wants to get out of this theme park. He wants you and your friends to come on here and just spend time together having fun. You can go off all into your own different directions if you want. You can stay together and play these mini games together, and there's a lot of PvP. There's a lot of puzzles and all sorts of things. Now, he's not a big fan of roller coasters. He actually dislikes them, Morbid Fantasy, but you will notice a lot of roller coasters here, and he was sure that every roller coaster he built would have a theme of some kind. Over here we got the Wasp. So this is a Wasp-themed roller coaster. Isn't that great? He's got a wasp nest and a picnic. Looks like the wasps are invading the picnic basket. This is really cool. I like that a lot. So he's like, I don't really get the point of roller coasters. You go spin around and around and you see the same thing. You don't really move. You're in a 30 by 30 square. But, if you give them a theme, then there's something to look at and something to experience. It's not just going around in a circle. It's more of an experience. So he's kind of put most of the roller coasters in one section of the map over here, kind of off to themselves, because he's not a huge fan, but he definitely felt like there should be roller coasters in a theme/amusement park. And they all got themes, so what can you say? It's awesome. It's awesome. Alright, you see in the city in the background there's a city, guys. It's very young. I'm not gonna go to the city until the end of the video, so I'll talk more about that. Right now we're looking at games. Games. Everywhere games. Oh man. So what I was saying about Morbid Fantasy is he's not in it for the fame. He wants you to know that you could build this if you wanted to. You could build it if you wanted to. You just need that dedication, the motivation, and the dedication. Those are the two really things you need. The talent will come. When he built his first minigame, he admittedly he said that he wasn't very good at Minecraft. In fact, he was terrible at Minecraft, but he grew. Building this map, he grew and evolved, and every minigame he built was built upon the last one. You know what I'm saying? And that's how life is, guys. You're going to come through all these challenges and obstacles, and at the time they're going to feel overwhelming, like you can't get past them, like they're insurmountable. But guess what happens, guys? You get through it. Every single time you get over your obstacle. When has there ever been a time where you didn't overcome an obstacle? Can you think of one? You have overcome every obstacle that's been placed in front of you, and you have learned from that obstacle. You have become a better person from encountering that obstacle. And you can look at life that way. You can also look at Minecraft that way, because it's a growing process. Minecraft and life are the same. You're growing. As a builder or as a person, you're always growing. The only way to grow is to open your eyes, open your ears, open your heart, and, let other people affect you. So he's had a lot of influence from YouTubers, and you saw that in the front sign that he said props to all of YouTube. He drew on so many different people. He didn't copy anybody, but he drew on them. He took what they had made and he brought it into his existence, and then let his creativity take over. So that's very cool. I really like that. He gives props where props are due, and that's a very important thing for a builder to have, is humility and respect for the people and the things that brought him to this point. And you would expect a father of 3 to be pretty humble. I would think pretty humble. Wow, I wish I knew all the rules of these games. I really do, because they're very intriguing. Over here we got hoop shot. What could this be? I don't know. This looks cool. I bet you there's something to do with ender pearls, right? There's got to be ender pearls involved in this, I would think. Oh man, one thing I really do like are the accents on this world. He's got guys in carts selling balloons. He's got the hot air balloons in the background. It's very cool. Suggestions for this map. I know that there's not a lot of space left, but this is something that was touched upon in previous episodes. You can actually go to my friend Whiskrum's map. He's the first being around the world, and we talk about it a lot, but signs for the games. Now, Morbid Fantasy has his sign for the games on actual signs, Minecraft signs, which is okay. I mean, you can read the game, but my friend Whiskrum, he's a sign master, and what he does is, for instance, you have this pixel art here in front of the game. That could be the sign for the game. So, you could draw upon YouTube videos, such as like the Desolation videos where they're doing signs in cursive now. So you can draw upon those to actually improve your signs and put the name of the sign just out there, so you're even drawn to it way before you get to the game. You could read the name of the game, you're like, oh my goodness, I see Duck Hunt off in the distance, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more attention to signs here as we go through this Swiss Family Robinson type tree city. I think bigger signs would be a huge improvement for this map. It would make your individual games and roller coasters stand out, and it would just improve it overall as a whole. As it is, he's got a lot of pixel art. He said the pixel art, the purpose of it was because this map is so large and people would have no reference points. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, where are you? And they'd be like, I don't know. So he did a lot of pixel art, as you can see throughout this build. That's more of like a reference point. Where are you? Oh, I'm by the Little Mac, or whatever the guy's name is. What's the guy that gets punched in Mike Tyson's Punch Out? He has it. He's got his teeth. I forget his name. Okay? Put in the comments if you remember his name. I really like the shout out to old school Nintendo. We have Duck Hunt, we got Mike Tyson's Punch Out, we got Mario. So yeah, he's more my generation, I would say. More my generation. So we're at the top of a tower here, looking down on creation. Even on the Xbox One, the draw distance can hardly see the ground. We are up there, guys, looking down on this beautiful theme park world. My goodness, the colors. I love the colors. He said he chose this texture pack. This is the natural texture pack. He chose this texture pack because it was the most similar to vanilla Minecraft, right? They're pretty much interchangeable. This is basically vanilla Minecraft, but with a slightly higher definition, basically. So he wanted to keep the Minecraft roots, but also have the sharper colors and lines and textures that the natural texture pack provides. We got a cupcake. There he is, off in the distance. What's that guy's name? I forgot. Why can't I think of it? There's a guy selling balloons down there. All sorts of games. We got Ghostbusters. We got, I don't know what that is. Is that a hockey stick? We got coffee over here. He's just got a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness, so much to see, so much to do. How could you even, scratch the surface of this place? Oh, don't go into the Ghostbuster house. That place looks scary. That looks scary. I don't like it. Oh, he's got a little Einstein over there. There's a Duck Hunt off in the distance. All the pixel art. You got Mega Man. This is crazy, guys. It's just insane to see 2 years. You're seeing it in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Seeing 2 years in 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's breathtaking. It's overwhelming. I don't know what to tell you guys. Here's the first Duck Hunt. This is the first of 2 Duck Hunts on the map. This is the prototype version. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll let you pause the video if you want to see the instructions on how to play the game. I don't know how he feels about you taking his minigame ideas, so be sure to contact him before you steal any ideas, guys, okay? Give credit where credit is due. Always, always. We're more now into the part of the map where I think this is where the map started. Yeah, he said those ships over there. Now we're moving away from it. Okay, now we're moving away. Oh, the potions. Must be a little potion shop. Oh, baby, tic-tac-toe? Is that the first game? That might be. That might be. He said tic-tac-toe was the first game on this map. It all started with tic-tac-toe. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Morbid Fantasy, but I believe we're in the part of the world where he started it all. Where it all started. Got bowling. Oh my goodness. So, a lot of the signs do tell you what the game is about, but I think maybe putting the name of the game up in letters, I think that would be pretty cool if you were to do that. We got a creeper type game. I asked him where he gets the ideas for these games. There's so many different ideas swirling around this map. Where does he get the ideas for them all? And basically what he told me was it's just from fooling around. For instance, he was off building something and his daughter started throwing snowballs at a creeper, and then that developed into a game. So, just horsing around while playing Minecraft, they come across all sorts of game ideas. So all it takes is a tiny spark, guys, a tiny little spark, which can evolve into a full idea, into a full mini game. Do not hesitate to Let me rephrase that. Okay, do not be afraid to think of minigame ideas, guys. They're so easy to think of. Why not? And here we're in Slenderman. Oh, it's scary. My friend Whiskum built a Slenderman course, and that's very similar to it. Oh man, that must have taken a while to build that Slenderman. Custom trees. It seemed like a lot of custom trees going around in this world. Even dragons spitting fire over here. Oh my goodness, there's so many games. Look at this, we got a Wild West town. This is a 4v4 PvP game that counts your deaths, I believe he said. In the Wild West is a shootout. Is it high noon? No, the sun's not high noon, thank goodness. I don't want to be here when it is. You know, that's when the shootings happen. Who says we've come a long way? I bet you there's a lot more mass shootings in the Wild West than there ever were in the world today, but that's neither here nor there. Now, there is a small problem, guys, and maybe you can help Morbid Fantasy. He hasn't worked on this world since the summer. Oh, that pains me to hear that. Why? He's come so far. I don't know why his motivation has waned, but we need to get in the comments right now, guys, and tell Morbid Fantasy that he needs to finish this, because when he is done with this world, he's going to put it up for download. He doesn't want to build all this by himself and not share it. This is for you guys. He's doing this for you. So once it's finished, it will be up for download, but he's got to finish first. So we're going to need to get on his case. We're going to need to help him. He needs people who know how to do interiors. I'll talk more about that in a short moment. Here's Duck Hunt number 2. You telling me this guy's not improving? Did you guys see Duck Hunt number 1? This is Duck Hunt number 2. Oh my goodness. This looks like the exact TV that I played Duck Hunt on. He's got the Nintendo Entertainment System, my first game console. All he's missing is the zapper, which he plans on putting in the future. But look at this TV. It's his old school CRT. Oh man, look at that. That reminds me of my first TV, guys. I may be dating myself, but that's what TVs back in my day looked like. Alright? Wow. Just wow. So right now, we're going to leave the theme park area, I believe, and head over to some of the terraforming. If you guys thought this is a one-trick pony situation going on here, you are sorely mistaken. This guy can build all sorts of things. The terraforming may be the most impressive thing on the map. Who knows? He's most proud about his terraforming. I wasn't sure why he would be proud about terraforming when he's built this amusement park. I didn't understand it at the time, but now I get it. This is a super flat map. Guys, this is a super flat map. I'm going to say that for the third time. This is a super flat. Yeah. This is some terraforming. We all have something to learn right now, guys. Holy cow. Now I see why he's proud. He's most proud about this part of his map. This terraforming is out of control. It's out of control. Are you kidding me right now? This is the most natural looking terraforming I've ever seen. I think it's the most natural. It just feels like it's Minecraft. It feels real. Scratch that. It doesn't even feel like Minecraft. This feels like real life, right? He's even got a little village in here. He's built all this from scratch. All of it. This is not. This is a super flat map. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say right now. This is super flat. Oh my goodness. PC people, are you watching this? You need to step your game up. If you're on the PC and you're watching this video right now, you need to step your game up. The console people have you beat. In terms of dedication, in terms of love for doing Minecraft, we have you beat. We don't have MC Edit. This guy's building dams, okay? He's building dams. What can I say about this besides, holy cow, he's building a dam? The reason he's got a dam. Oh man, he can even control the flow of the water through redstone. What? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. This is a super flat map. Did I say that already? This is a super flat. I'm just going to shut up and let you guys look at this. Oh my god. Wow. I have a tear coming from my eye here, like the Indian who's looking at his land. Only it's the opposite. I'm not sad. That's an old school commercial you guys don't know nothing about. Alright, anyway, I digress. He's got a map, so let's venture into the city. This is where he needs you guys. So he's got the theme park, but his terraforming and his city are sort of a separate sort of thing, and he wants to build an adventure map around it that may or may not incorporate the theme park, we'll see. But he's building a city around this theme park. And it's just starting, you know, he's messing around here with house designs. He's not the most modern, realistic builder, but he's got some skills. The one thing you're not going to see here is interiors. He doesn't do interiors. He doesn't want any part of interiors. That's where we come in, guys. If you're watching this right now and you think that Morbid Fantasy needs to rekindle his love for Minecraft and finish this map, then you need to offer your services and help him fill out some of these interiors, because he needs help and he needs motivation. He's lost his motivation, guys. He needs it back. He needs to finish this map, right? Are you kidding me? This has to be done. His roads look beautiful. They're organic and natural. All the exteriors are so nice. Definitely you could use more colors, like in this build here. I could see some room for improvement. But he's got so much going for him as it stands. He just needs interior help, guys. So help this guy out if you can, if you will. Leave some comments for him. What do you like about this build? I know we're all in awe right now. I know that. So tell him how much awe you're in, but also tell him where he can improve. Tell him what you like about this build. Ask him some questions about the various mini games, because I have a lot of questions myself. But yeah, guys, hit him up on Xbox Live. Follow him on Twitter. I'll put links for that in the description, because, you know, he needs some attention for this map, guys. And he's doing this for you. He's doing this for you and for his family. So we got to show some love, show some support. Like this video. Help spread the message. Morbid Fantasy's Fantacy Land. Help me spread the message of this guy. He needs some recognition, if you ask me. This is incredible. Did you see the map, guys? That's the city right there. That's the amusement park. Have you seen what's going on here? Morbid Fantasy, I want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for letting us tour. Leave a comment, leave a like, guys. Thank you for watching. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.